today marks my third Maggie's Lunch, and I hope there will be many more to come. So my name is Lucy O'Donnell, and I am a wife, a mother, an entrepreneur, a granola queen. I'm also a fantasist, and you're going to hear about that a little bit later. And I'm also most recently a cancer wellness advisor. And you probably haven't heard of a cancer wellness advisor before, and that's because I made the title up. But put simply, as someone who has been in the precarious situation of living with stage 4 cancer since 2011, it is the best way for me to describe who I am and what I do.
The diagnosis remains grim, and it is grim. But as I was faced with my own mortality in such a sudden and violent manner, I decided that the only answer was to embrace it, not to fight it, not to be angry with it. All those negative energies fuel this ghastly disease, and other diseases too. It is what it is. Acceptance is key.
And yet, despite having been given an 80% chance of not making 5 years following my diagnosis, I am still here, 7.5 years later. I was going to say thriving, but I'm also smiling now, so thank you. Smiling with cancer. I'm not dying with cancer. Better to be much more general and to say, you know, I'm thinking of you, or I can only try and imagine what you and your family are going through, as opposed to I know what you're going through, because they really don't. And to offer to do practical things that are going to help, like you know, to sort of checking to see if they need anything from, you know, if you're going to the supermarket or if you're walking your dogs. You know, I had a friend who walked my dogs twice a week for me, which was an absolute lifesaver. And it's those kind of people that offer proactive help that is really where you get the support. But as Maggie herself once said, and it really, I have to say it again because it strikes a big chord, above all, what matters most is not to lose the joy of living in the fear of dying. And as I stand here today and I look out at all of you, it is so empowering to know that her legacy is being looked after by so many, and long may it continue. And thank you so very much for listening to me this afternoon. Thank you.
My book is basically a sort of physical, practical and emotional book to guide you and loved ones through this whole journey of cancer. I wanted to know, what was chemo going to be like on the first day? What would they do to me? You know, and how was I going to feel? And what were my side effects going to be? And all these different things, which I just had to, what I found out by myself. And so, as I was going through this quite early on, a lot of people made contact with me who I didn't know, they were friends of friends, and they said, you know, what are you doing to stay well? How are you staying so well? Because I, you know, got the nutrition and I had to do exercise, even if it was just in my bedroom. And so I started helping people, even though I was going through the treatment myself, helping them deal with it and sending them to the people they needed to know about. Happiness is made up of small things in a day, little rituals which tell you to stop, look and listen to your own breathing. This is what my illness has taught me. My body is a magical thing with a life of its own, part of the great universe and the mystery of life. I've learned to live with cancer, to harness it, and being so ill has taught me the humility to accept the love that so many people have poured around me and my precious family.